How you doing there, folks? Baters here with a special video for y'all. I thought it would be fun to put together all the funny moments we've had in the Fallout game so far. Now these are all the best, funniest moments that I could find in all of the top 10 videos. Now challenge yourself and try to make it to the end of this video without giggling even once. Hopefully, you will fail miserably. Now go ahead and put a sticky gobstopper between your butt cheeks, and let's get to average baiting, baby! He's not like any other dog I've ever seen. I mean, I once had a dog, it was dumb as shit. Every time I looked it directly in the eyes, it pissed all over itself. So eventually I took it into the vet to see what was the matter with it, and do you know what the vet told me? He told me my dog wasn't actually real, it was just a stuffed animal. To which I replied to him, oh yeah? Then who the fuck has been licking peanut butter off my balls then? I rate this thing one gorilla that doesn't like children.
Fuck you, Sarah. Fuck you.
This mod reminds me of a simpler time when people laid down roots because they were afraid to travel, because they were still worried that if you sailed out too far, you could fall right off the edge of the planet. When people didn't argue about who uses which bathroom, because taking a shit was a life-threatening event that everybody did outside. And if you weren't careful, a snake could bite you right on the dick and give you tuberculosis. Not like nowadays. Nowadays, everything's got rules and regulations and shit. I just don't get it. I don't get how you can sell your sperm and make a profit, but people get all judgy when you try to sell a whole kid. Which is just like a really old sperm with a name and tiny clothing. I rate this mod one rich lady who realized that people are way more comfortable than cushions. And also one other person who realized they shouldn't trust rich people who offer them candy. I need to stop accepting candy from strangers. And to think, my history teacher thought I was a fucking idiot. Yeah, she used to tell me every day just before a class, she would whisper, "You're a fucking idiot, and your parents never loved you." I guess it wouldn't have hurt as much if it wasn't for the fact that I was homeschooled. Boy, oh boy, those were the days. Now I know what a lot of you guys are probably thinking. You're thinking this guy looks like a finicky little fuckboy who wouldn't hurt a fly, right? Wrong! Burke wouldn't just hurt a fly. No. He would strangle that fly to death in a room filled with photos of Jeff Goldblum, so that the fly would die knowing even Jeff Goldblum couldn't save him. Now how fucked up is that? Now if you've ever seen the movie Jaws, you may remember the iconic scene where the great white shark decides swimming's for losers and hops up on the boat to see what all the fuss is about, only to get bamboozled by people hitting him with sharp objects. So he does what I think any suffocating marine creature would do in that situation, and he eats Robert Shaw like a delicious fried chicken sandwich. However, if they did have this weapon in schools to deal with bullies, that would be great. Imagine air blasting Donnie off the jungle gym because he was bitch slapping the foreign kids again. Will Donnie ever recover? Who knows? But I think it's a small price to pay for justice. Now that kid that eats his boogers will have a safe space to go to do gross shit all day, and there will be no one around to kick him in the nutsack until he shits his pants. That's a win-win, I think. That is a win-win. Now I can remember back in the day when I thought that I was a superhero. I would get all dressed up in my tights and just go out late at night and throw jelly beans at suspicious looking people. Yeah, take that!
Hey, buddy, what the hell?
Justice has been served! Now, the local paper had a name for me. They called me that lunatic with a handful of jelly beans. I mean, it didn't have the same ring to it as Iron Man or War Machine, but it was still my call sign. Now, I also asked the commissioner to make a fog light that just had the letters LWAHOJB on it, which is lunatic with a handful of jelly beans. He could just shine that up in the sky like the bat signal, and boom, I'd be there with a jar full of jelly beans. But I couldn't have a serious conversation with him because he just started freaking out, asking me how I ended up behind his shower curtains. So I just threw a bunch of jelly beans at him and left. Ah, jelly beans! I rate this mod one kid hate fucking a watermelon with his mouth. I will eat you, and you will die, watermelon. I also think I would make a terrible Jedi because I would constantly use my force powers just to pants people in public. Hey Yoda!
Remove my pants, you did. Pissed I am.
I feel like you could tickle June's butthole while Jerry the Gentle Giraffe fell down a flight of comedically steep steps. Oh no, not again!
And June wouldn't even giggle like a little schoolgirl. But I would. I would definitely giggle. I would giggle so hard they'd have to remove me from the playground again for scaring the kids. Because Jerry's always getting himself into all sorts of comical predicaments. That silly giraffe. Oh man, he's just such a funny little bitch.
G'day, mates. Shh. You see that feisty fucker behind me there? Yeah, he's one of the most dangerous predators around. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna sneak right up behind him and stick our fingers right up his butthole. Because I've been doing a little bit of drinking and it seems like a good idea.
Marcy Long might be the only person in Fallout I actually fantasize about stuffing into an industrial-powered cannon and shooting directly at the sun. So Marcy turns out to be merely a dickhead. Just a dong need I go on, take it from me. Her personality flaws give me adequate cause to send her packing on a one-way trip so her prospects take a terminal dip. Her assets frozen, the venue chosen, it's the ends of the earth, whoopee! So long, goodbye, Mercy! Bitch! Where's Baters, you ask? Well, unfortunately, he had to leave on a much-needed vacation.
Hey, let me out of here. What's the big idea? Okay, joke's over, man. Seriously, come on.
Oh, that? That's nothing. Don't worry about that. I think it's safe to say when you shoot someone with an energy weapon with this mod installed, there's a good chance they're not gonna be okay. Ah! You got me! I'm melting! I'm melting! I didn't die! I'm just really, really badly melted. You don't have a band-aid, do you? Be honest with me here, man. How long do you think I am? Ballpark it. I rate this character one guy trying to think outside the box. You guys are idiots, okay? They're gonna be looking for stormtroopers. I rate this thing one lady digging for gold on her way home from work.
Oh wait, I think I found something. Nope, false alarm, just more poo.
A group of raiders ransacked my settlement last night. They ate all my food, they kidnapped my wife, they spanked my bare ass right in front of my kids, neither of which can look me in the eyes anymore. They picked up my eldest son right by the nipples. So I figured I'd come to Sanctuary and try to get some of your guys' help. So what do you say? Do you think you can help me take on those raiders?
Dude, I don't even work here.
I mean, let's face it, dreams can be pretty weird. I once had a dream where a 6-foot purple penguin was chasing me with a super soaker, spraying me periodically in the asshole, saying, "Who's the wet bitch now?" I told my therapist about it, and one single tear rolled down her face. Which I licked off, obviously, because I can't let a perfectly good tear go to waste, right? She didn't understand. She asked me to leave and never come back. So needless to say, I'm in the market for a new therapist, if you know anyone. There's just something about a good mask that gets me all worked up. Like, what's under that mask? I bet it's got all sorts of secrets. Maybe you're cross-eyed, or maybe you have perfect pink bubble lips like Angelina Jolie. Do you kiss strange children in the park with those lips? Well, you really shouldn't, because that's weird. Actually, shut your mouth. Nobody cares. Let's just all live in the mystery, okay?
I want to play a game. Wanderer, up until this point, you've spent your life scavenging for goods throughout the Commonwealth. Now, your salvation relies on your ability to scavenge. Taped to your face is a block of C4 explosives. In front of you are multiple boxes. Inside of one box there is an envelope. Inside of that envelope is a photo. On that photo is a picture of my cock and balls. Glued to that photo is a pair of scissors that will cut your tape and free you from the explosives. Choose wisely, as my erection won't last forever.
I rate this character one kid who hates water safety. Safety first, my ass! Get this vest off of me! I want to fucking swim like a rock. I don't want to be buoyant. What the fuck is that thing, you might be asking yourself? I know I did. It appears to be a giant angry penis that grew legs. I rate this theory one guy who's in a relationship with a giant deformed watermelon named Dolores.
I told you guys that my girlfriend was real. See, here she is. Guys, Dolores, guys.
I got skills, they're multiplying, and I'm losing control, 'cause the firepower you're supplying is pretty sweet. You know why these horror movies aren't that scary? It's 'cause you always expect the killer to be there, right? The perfect serial killer is the one that gets you where you least expect it. If I were gonna design a serial killer, I would make a serial killer that swims up the toilet bowl when you're having a shit, spreads your ass cheeks apart, and just punches you in the butthole until you die. He would punch your shit right back up into your asshole. That would be fucking terrifying. I'd never shit again. That would be the end of me shitting. This gun is more interesting than a person who abducts aliens. What do we have here? Looks like somebody's lost.
Phone home.
Yeah, about that. I'm gonna stick so many things inside of your bumhole. You're gonna wish you never even heard of Earth, buddy. Yeah, it looks strong, but can it take a flying spin kick from a trained special ops expert? Get ready, big boy, because a storm's about to come for you. Yeah, it's solid. I'm sold. However, because of my calm demeanor, I'm immune to their frightening disposition. Let's keep it together, Baiters. Let's keep it together. Just remember your training. Breathe. Just keep it together. Relax. Just remember your training. Nothing to be afraid of here, man. Keep it together. Keep it together. Oh, God, please don't kill me. Oh, God, I got kids, man. They ain't my kids, but I got them. Oh, you're not real. Whew. Oh, you're just your fucking doll. Oh, you're just a stupid man-sized doll. I knew that. You're not scary, are you? Are you?
Yes, I am.
I rate this mod the last photo ever taken of this bird alive.
I forgot how to fly.
Now, all of these weapons are single-shot rifles, so that means they're great for taking out enemies one at a time, but if you run into a group, things can get a little dicey. There's nowhere to run, buddy. You can run, but you can't hide. Oh, what the fuck? Oh.
Oh, shitty titty nipples. Oh, start the car. Start the car.
I rate this thing one cat getting eaten alive by a giant fish.
Oh my God, no. Not like this. Not like this.
I rate this mod one duck that has managed to make all the other ducks at the park his bitch.
Why'd you stop moving, bitch? Keep swimming or I'll smack you again.
Pufferfish look like they put out on the first date, don't they? Yeah, fucking sexy. Come on, look at him. Look at that slutty little fish. Look at those lips. I mean, you don't get lips like those. Wait until you're married, do ya? No. Huh? You want to explore it all, feel it all, touch it all, suck it all, don't ya? Naughty little water breather. Look at that slutty little fuck. Kiss you right on the lips right now, you naughty little fish. I rate this mod one creepy tickling photograph. It's all fun and games until your weird Uncle Gary touches your penis. Now, what really scares me is a ghost that comes up behind you when you're doing pottery at 2 in the morning and fucks up your pottery on purpose. What the hell, Swayze? Do I stick my dirty fingers in your pots? No, I do not. How am I supposed to eat my Count Chocula now? You know that normal bowls create more work for me because of my constant refills and my bad knees. How about next time you're building a Lego pirate ship for 4 hours, I come over and drop kick it right out the fucking window? What do you think of that? Not so funny now, is it? Huh? I rate this mod that moment you realize you need to start waiting at a different bus stop in the future.
Excuse me there, sir. I was wondering if you'd care to rub our belly buttons together. Mine is soft and yellow, if that factors into your decision at all. Does it?
Take the bus, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Now I'm likely gonna get murdered by a giant yellow Teletubby. Ugh!
Son of a bitch, die! Guys, it's cool. It's cool. He was a saint, okay? No, he actually wasn't a saint. I just really wanted to murder him. I rate this creature one dog who is terrible at telling secrets.
The chew toy is located under the oak tree.
Now, I'm not talking about the type of random encounter where you meet a girl at the bar and you think she's sweet and then one thing leads to another, you go back to your place, then surprisingly she comes out of the bathroom dressed like a giant salamander and starts spanking you on the ass with a big floppy dildo and keeps yelling, "You're not worthy!" over and over and over again. No. It's not that kind of random encounter. No. I'm talking about a completely different kind of random encounter here, folks. Although that would definitely be a treat, am I right? Put it this way, if you saw a sweet tooth in a sewer drain when you were 8 years old, you wouldn't be reaching into that sewer drain no matter how convincing he was.
Oh, Judgy, you want your boat back?
Nope, fuck that. You keep it.
But it's your boat. It's your boat, Judgy.
Sign it in paper, you keep it, man.
But it's your boat, Judgy.
I'll just make another one. It's cool.
I always thought it'd be a really interesting twist if Jason Voorhees was actually afraid of the dark.
Oh fuck, what was that? Hello? Hello? Is anyone there? Keep it together. Keep it together, Jason. Keep it together. Hello? Is anybody there? It's just the wind. It's just the wind. It's nothing. It's nothing. Just keep it together.
I mean, he will kill anyone without a second thought. Good, bad, young, old, doesn't fucking matter. He could roundhouse kick a cute little baby penguin right in its cute little baby brain and not give one single fuck, okay? That's how hardcore he is. I rate this mod one photo of the sexiest monkey I've ever seen. Ah, she's a beauty, isn't she? If only that fence hole was just a little bit bigger, I would fucking stick my dick in that hole. I rate this character one lady who thought it would be fun to French kiss a whale.
Mistakes were made. Mistakes were definitely made.
I rate this mod one malevolent slide that kills adults of questionable intelligence. We're here to mourn Gary, who died like he lived, playing on recreational equipment built for toddlers. He will be missed. I rate this mod one fish that pretends to be fun, but then tries to touch your penis.
Hey there, sport. You want to come in my super safe cave and wrestle?
Yeah, I can't imagine why that wouldn't be weird. I mean, the Flash is super fast. Put it this way, if the Flash was a car, he would be like incredibly expensive and have a ton of buttons on his steering wheel. Honestly, I don't think I'd be able to afford him even with that Hollywood money because of my current financial situation. Let's just say my credit hasn't recovered ever since I made that poor investment decision. What can I say? That man is a salesman. Now this gun's even more fun than mentally abusing Preston Garvey.
Okay, what am I doing?
I want you to touch it
Anything else?
with your mouth.
I'm glad to have the chance to return the favor, after all the help you gave me.
It was a joke, you sicko. I rate this mod 2 gorillas making out and one other super pervy gorilla just watching them.
Yeah, that's it. Use your hands. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, yeah. Hi.
I rate this mod one monkey who likes to get spanked on the ass. Boy, those butt cheeks look abused. But don't do drugs, kids. Drugs are for losers. Oh, yeah. That's the good stuff there. Oh, I'll be touching myself tonight. Legend says some who have encountered the dog-like beast claim to have shot it. Yep, came right up close to me and my dipshit son Lester there, and I shot it right in the goddamn face. It's the third urban legend I killed this week, goddammit. Government needs to do something about that type of infestation. I mean, she loves drugs, and she says it gives her insight into the future, which seems like something a drug addict would say to get some more crack, don't you think? Hey buddy, you got some crack? I can tell your future if you got some crack. You're gonna have 4 kids and they're all gonna be made out of Lego, and one of them will eventually become a real boy. Please give me some fucking crack. Which makes me wonder how I would react if I ever saw an alien in real life. I'd like to think that I'd be all calm, cool, and collective. This is a pretty cool cave. I could probably make a home for myself here. Oh my god, what the fuck is that? And now you'll be able to blow everyone in the Commonwealth. Mercy Long giving you shit. Bye-bye, Mercy. Trash Can Carla just bothering you for no reason. See you, bitch. Preston Garvey's wiener not sucking itself. I mean, oh shit. I rate this thing one guy who's about to get manhandled by a monkey with a stick. Gee golly, I hope I don't get beaten senseless today. Oh God! Oh, why? Oh God! Why are you doing this to me? Oh, Jesus, fuck! Oh, I gotta pick another park to go to. This is likely the type of gun E.T. would have used to blast Elliot's fucking face off if he turned out to be an asshole at the end of that movie. Boy, that would have been a twist, eh? Shit, no one would have saw that coming. I mean, I can see it already. Elliot would just be sitting there waving to him after he and the alien had just finished touching tips, and E.T. would disappear into the foggy spaceship. And just as Elliot and his friends turn around and are about to leave, you just hear a little alien voice say,
Surprise, motherfuckers!
And then E.T. comes back out of the mist with this laser rifle, guns blazing, and kills everybody. Now, coincidentally, that's exactly how I became the supreme overlord of the sandbox at my local playground, by beating up an 8-year-old. I was 29 at the time, but I still feel like it would have been a fair fight if I didn't sucker punch him when he was playing with a dump truck. Either way, I ruled that sandbox right up until the police came, at which point I fled into the bushes, never to be seen again. I'm still supreme overlord! See ya, bitches! I rate this mod one guy who's addicted to the sweet, sweet smell of public subway poles. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff right there. Oh yeah. Here's how it'd go down, okay? You would meet me by just traveling through the woods, and there I'd be in the dark somewhere, just sniffing a shoe under a bridge. And you'd be like, hey, who are you? And I'd be like, I'm Baters. And you'd be like, what the fuck is Baters? And then I'd whip my dick out and show it to you. And you'd be like, okay, let's be friends forever. And we would go and we would be friends, and we would frolic through the woods together holding dicks. And then I'd push you down and run away, all playful. See you later. Good luck with that death claw. Anyways, it's a dream of mine because in that dream, I have friends. I rate this feature one bird who doesn't like to share. These are my seeds, bitch. Here we have my spirit animal, the Mega Sloth. He captures my two best qualities, laziness and gigantic fingernails. Look at those bad boys. Good God. I wouldn't want to get one of those stuck up my asshole, I'll tell you what. Not that I'm into people or creatures fingering my asshole, but if I was, it would be a hard pass if they had fingernails like that. That's all I'm saying. Also, I promised my doctor no more strange fingers in my butthole, and I meant it. This mod adds the type of gun that you brag about to all your friends. It's big, it's thick, it's powerful. I mean, this gun adopts orphan children just to neglect them. It's the type of gun that if you caught your wife looking at it on the internet, you'd hit her. I wonder what those ghouls are thinking when they're chasing you with such tenaciousness.
Wait up! Oh my god! I just want to touch your face!
I rate this mod one photo of my favorite X-Man. It would appear we may have frightened the Hugh Jackman in his natural habitat. I rate this theory one guy who will do just about anything to close a business deal. Is this what you want? You need that? Huh? You need that? Huh? Is that what you want? I'll fucking do whatever you need, man. Okay? The banks say they're gonna take my fucking kids. I rate this character one guy who got himself into a real pickle.
Joke's on them. They said my head wouldn't fit in here. I regret nothing.
Now, getting radiated in Fallout 4 sucks. It's almost as bad as being jerked off by an angry jellyfish. I hear they give really weird handjobs is all. A friend of mine told me, okay? It's not like I tried it. What do you think? I'm some kind of weirdo that gets jerked off by jellyfish? Huh? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Their arms bound behind their back in a perfectly right position for skull fucking. Oh yeah, take it. Take it to the face, stupid bitch. Oh yeah, yeah, you like that? Oh yeah, oh buddy, oh God. Oh yeah, buddy, yeah.
It could be assumed that the name Deacon was chosen by Deacon himself as homage to him and his father's actions during the events of Fallout 3. That or they just wouldn't let him go with his first choice, Paco the Pussy Pounder. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna be Paco the Pussy Pounder. What do you mean it's already taken? He's all like, I didn't shoot you on purpose, baby. It was all business, baby. You know that, baby. There's no need to kill me, baby. At one point, he said baby so many times, I actually started to believe I was a giant baby. Or at the very least, I was standing next to a baby. Which was creepy as hell because I don't know any babies. So if one was just following me around, then I'd be more than just a little concerned. Is that a murdering baby, perhaps? I don't know. But I don't know enough about that baby to not be concerned.
I mean, they're a lot like a drunk bear who just let himself go and now he can't intimidate anyone anymore.
I'm a big old scary bear.
It has all its own custom meshes and textures that make it look so good. So very, very good. Oh yes, oh you naughty bitch. Ah, who's got a sexy wooden handle? You got a sexy wooden handle, don't you? Yeah, you fucking do. Oh, yeah. Too far? My bad. It's just whenever I see craftsmanship like this, I get all hot and bothered.
I know what you're thinking. Could you fit this up your bum and smuggle it into a foreign country, you ask? Well, the answer is probably not, unless you got a really loose butthole, because this thing's got a ton of moving parts and it's pretty big.
Most times I get notes from serial killers, I'm like, oh god, no, fuck no, oh shit! But this one's kinda nice, to be honest. I can honestly say I've searched every nook and cranny of Fallout 4. I know this map the way I know every inch of my own butt cheeks. And I'm a man who knows his own butt cheeks. I mean, look at how they curve and form a perfect split. Just look at how smooth and inviting— What the fuck is that thing? What is that?
I rate this mod 1 gorilla who sees a toddler fall into his cage at the zoo.
Oh, this isn't gonna end well for me.
This player home is like any homeless person's dream house. It's a huge step up from a cardboard box, and it shows, with all the space any redneck family of 8 could vouch for. It's got all the accommodations that really make trailer trash turn and take notice. Holy shit, this thing's got a working bathroom in here? You see that, Cletus? Now you won't have to shit in the woods anymore, son. Now you'll be able to drop a deuce without fear that a bear's gonna drag you off into the woods like you did your 2 brothers. This is fancy as hell. I'm gonna call my mother and tell her about this. Hey, Mom!
I rate this feature 1 guy who recently got hit in the face with a soccer ball really fucking hard.
Just walk it off, Tony. You'll be alright. He ain't gonna be alright. He ain't gonna be alright. Look at him. Oh my god.
I rate this mod the type of crazy that shows up 6 months into a new relationship.
I'm not a jealous woman, but if you ever look at another girl, I'll kill everything you ever loved.
I rate this feature 1 sea creature that's ugly as fuck.
Why won't anyone love me?
Oh yeah, who's your crabby? Who's your fucking crabby, baby?
Can I get in on some of that sick shit you got going on there, bud?
No, fuck off!
Okay, pump the brakes. I respect that.
Thanks again for watching, folks. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to bitch slap that subscribe button like it's 3 weeks behind on your rent. Bitch! Where's the money, bitch? Where's the money? Where is it? Also, go ahead and hit that bell icon too, because apparently YouTube thought there should be extra steps. Why not, right?
I'd like to subscribe, but first I have to click this and do this. Oh, it needs an email. All right, and this. Okay, fuck. Just tell me when he's uploading. Fuck!
Once you do all that, if you're lucky, at the stroke of midnight, a tiny little Averagebaters fairy might come and tickle your butthole. Also, if you want to see another top 10 similar to this one, then go ahead and click that sexy little icon at the bottom left of the screen. And I hope to see you all again next time for another top 10.